Daniel's mornings are a blur of hurried footsteps and glances at his watch, each day blending into the next as he races through his routine. The city's rhythm seems to demand constant motion, leaving little room for reflection. But one day, a simple park bench disrupts his relentless pace. Forced to stop, Daniel finds himself unexpectedly still, surrounded by the gentle hum of life unfolding around him. This unplanned pause marks a turning point, inviting him to reconsider the meaning behind his daily rush. In this moment, the ordinary becomes significant, setting the stage for a journey that explores how purpose can emerge from the most unexpected interruptions. As dawn breaks over the city, the park is bathed in a gentle, golden light. The air is crisp, carrying the faint sounds of distant traffic and the soft rustle of leaves. Daniel sits quietly on a bench, his thoughts drifting between the demands of the day ahead and the peacefulness that surrounds him. Behind him, the city pulses with energy. Cars honk, people hurry, and buildings tower against the sky. Yet before him, the pond lies still, its surface mirroring the pastel hues of morning. Ducks glide silently across the water, and the world seems to slow down. In this moment, Daniel finds a rare sense of calm, suspended between the chaos of urban life and the serenity of nature. Daniel spent years immersed in his work, driven by ambition and the constant demands of a fast-paced environment. As deadlines piled up and responsibilities grew, the pressure began to weigh heavily on him. Despite professional achievements, he found himself feeling emotionally drained and disconnected from the world around him. The relentless cycle of work left little room for reflection or genuine connection, amplifying his sense of emptiness. Over time, Daniel's longing for meaning became more pronounced, as he questioned whether his efforts were truly fulfilling. The toll of his lifestyle was evident, not only in his mental and emotional well-being, but also in the growing distance from the things that once brought him joy. During his morning walk, Daniel crosses paths with a jogger who notices his contemplative mood. Sensing an opportunity to share something meaningful, the jogger pauses and sketches a simple diagram on a napkin. He introduces Daniel to the concept of Ikigai, a Japanese philosophy that explores the intersection of passion, mission, vocation, and profession. This brief exchange sparks a moment of self-reflection for Daniel, encouraging him to consider what truly motivates and fulfills him. The jogger's thoughtful gesture leaves Daniel with a new perspective, prompting him to reevaluate his daily routine and long-term goals. Inspired by the simplicity and depth of the Ikigai framework, Daniel begins to question how he might align his life more closely with his values and interests. Daniel finds himself at a turning point, seeking clarity about what truly matters to him. As he reflects on his experiences, he starts to recognize the unique strengths and interests that have always driven him. Using the Ikigai framework, Daniel carefully writes down words that represent his talents and passions inside the overlapping circles. Each word becomes a symbol of his growing self-awareness and hope for the future. Through this process, Daniel begins to reconnect with his sense of purpose, feeling more confident about the direction he wants to take. The act of naming his strengths helps him see new possibilities and motivates him to pursue a more fulfilling path. 1 week later, Daniel begins to transform his daily routine. He takes on the role of mentor, guiding interns and sharing his experience with those just starting out. By introducing mindful pauses throughout his workday, Daniel finds moments to reflect and recharge. These small adjustments gradually enhance his sense of purpose and satisfaction at work. His story demonstrates that even modest changes can have a meaningful impact on overall fulfillment. Daniel's approach inspires those around him to consider how simple actions might improve their own professional lives. Purpose is often thought of as something tied to major accomplishments or life-changing events. However, true meaning can be discovered in the quiet, everyday moments that often go unnoticed. Simple acts, such as sitting in stillness or focusing on your breath, can offer a profound sense of connection and clarity. These ordinary experiences remind us that fulfillment doesn't always come from grand gestures, but from being present and attentive to the small details of life. By embracing the simplicity of each moment, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of what it means to live with purpose. Sometimes, the greatest significance is found not in what we achieve, but in how we experience the world around us. Now, it's your turn to explore your own sense of purpose. Download the Ikigai Worksheet and reflect on the 3 keywords that best capture what drives you. We invite you to share your insights and personal keywords with our community, joining others on a journey of self-discovery. By participating, you contribute to a collective space where inspiration and growth thrive. Your story and perspective matter, and together we can support each other in finding deeper meaning in our lives.